Good morning, Marvel Rival nerds. We're back with another Hero Hot List tier list, but this time we've broken out each role into its own video for a better discussion on each character. Before we get started, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave any feedback that you feel will be helpful moving forward. Please remember that this tier list is based off of a weighted sum of each character's pick rates and win rates from the Hero Hot List. Don't throw any hate at me unless you want to have a conversation about the formula in the comments. So in this video, we're going to be ranking every Vanguard's statistical performance in Season 6. And if you know me, of course we're starting with the boy, Hulk. Hulk received multiple buffs in Season 6, but they were nice to have. And they didn't really change his playstyle all that much. However, it did result in a 2% win rate increase for both low rank and high rank gameplay. In Season 6.5, both the Punisher and Wolverine are getting ult charge buffs, which means we're going to be seeing a lot more of them. And not to mention Elsa, with her ridiculous ult, makes playing Hulk a lot harder in the upcoming season. But for Season 6, Hulk landed in the B tier for low rank play and the A tier for high rank play. Now, one of the biggest reasons Hulk saw a resurgence in Season 6 was due to the decrease in rogue gameplay in the meta. Rogue has taken a huge step back now that she's not the hottest thing on the block. With an 8% decrease in pick rate in low rank gameplay and a 6% decrease in pick rate in high rank gameplay, this gave Hulk a lot more space to roam around. And of course, Gambit constantly being banned doesn't allow Rogue to access her team up, which drastically increases her power. However, she's not a bad character, and with the buff that she got in Season 6, I expect to see a lot more of her in the upcoming season. Next up, let's talk about the newest addition to the roster, Tankpool. Tankpool is obviously the most popular and successful Deadpool in the game. His kit is the most unique and honestly provides the most utility in both base form and upgraded form. He's the only Deadpool seeing consistent play and above 50% win rates, so let's keep it up. Now let's talk about the biggest winner from Season 6, Doctor Strange. He landed in the A tier for both low ranked and high ranked gameplay, and he was literally 1 point off of being S tier in the low ranked side. With the buffs to his Maelstrom of Madness and the new leap abilities that he has, he feels like a whole new character. And in the upcoming season, he's getting a whole new team up with Invisible Woman, and I think it's going to make him that much more popular. Now let's quickly go over the downfall of Penny. With the removal of her team up, she's not seeing nearly the success that she once had. However, she still can't be dealt with without coordination, which still puts her in the S tier for the low rank side, and the A tier in the high rank side. She's one of the biggest losers in terms of pick rates and win rates, but because she was so high up there, she still lands very high on both these lists. Now let's talk about the big three in the tanking world, Emma, Mag, and Groot. Emma's pick rate continues to drop, but the primary buffs that she received in Season 6 kinda stemmed the bleeding, specifically for her win rate. While Mag is still Mr. Consistent, but he's seeing a loss in pick rate mainly due to the lack of Gambit in the meta. And finally, Groot seems to be competing with Mag for that top spot in the meta, without many changes to his kit. But just like Hulk, with the increase in Punisher and Wolverine gameplay for the upcoming season, these two DPS will be terrorizing Groot all season long. Statistically, Emma and Groot land somewhere towards the middle on both sides of this tier list, while Mag is slightly ahead of them and being S tier for the high rank gamers. The remaining Vanguards on the list didn't see huge swings statistically in Season 6. However, there are a few things to note about each one of them, so let's talk about it. Let's kick things off with the Thing. He's still underperforming, but he's becoming more and more prevalent, especially in higher ranked play. I really can't wait for the Payne brothers team up in the upcoming season. However, he is going to suffer from the buffs the DPS roster saw in Season 6.5. Next up, Captain America lands in the B tier for both low ranked and high ranked, and this honestly is a surprise to me. He's one of the biggest anomalies in the game, an amazing character that's not intuitive, so very few can get consistent value. I'd expect to see him a lot higher in high ranked play, as the impact is really seen in high skilled players. The same can be said about Venom, as I'd expect him to be much higher in the high rank gameplay. Statistically, He's seen the least amount of movement in terms of win rate and pick rate out of any Vanguard. It seems only the dedicated players are actually playing him right now. Venom has never received a direct nerf, and maybe the ultimate buff that he received this season will finally pick him up at least a little bit on these tier lists. The last two Vanguards to mention are Thor and Angela, who have both bullied their way up to the A tier in both low ranked and high ranked gameplay. On the side of Thor, it seems like all the micro buffs have finally caught up and made him a little bit too much. And in Season 6.5, he's getting another buff that might change his playstyle a little bit, but make him a little bit more dominant. While Angela, not seeing many changes at all, has continued her dominance, even if her pick rate is slightly declining. She's my personal demon, and I will be continuing to ban her non-stop. With all that said, thank you so much for watching. This has been Judgment Monk with the Vanguard Statistical Tier List. If you haven't checked it out already, the DPS Statistical Tier List is already out, and the Support Statistical Tier List is soon to come. But please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as more Rivals content is sure to come. Peace.